So here's the kind of setup, and I'll talk through how you work through the information here. And you need to think of it in terms of rate times time. So work is just like distance. It's kind of a rate times the rate of work times the time, and that tells you what you accomplish, right? So when you're looking at this, what you need to do is you need to decide what your rate is and your sister's rate. Now, obviously, you don't have to write all of this out when you actually solve a problem. Hopefully, you kind of pick up what the pattern is. I just want to organize these pieces so you know where each of them is coming from. All right, so when you look at your rate, if it takes you 3 hours to mow one lawn, that means that you can finish one lawn per 3 hours, right? So there's your rate, one third lawn per hour. Okay, what's your sister's rate going to be? One lawn every 2 hours. So her rate is 1/2 lawn per hour. Again, if you're going by the units and kind of what we'll use as unit conversion and such. Okay, so if you take these two rates, and then you know that you're solving for t, your unknown here is time. Okay, so we're going to call that t. And so what you can do to set up this problem is you can take your rate, 1/3 times t, and you're combining your work, so you're working together, so you're combining her rate of 1/2 of a lawn per hour times t hours. So do you see how your time in hours and your rate down here of hours cancel? So this gives you the number of lawns you do and she does as you're working together. And you need that total to equal what? How many lawns are you doing total? So in this case, that's going to equal 5. And now it's just a matter of solving for t. So if we use our solve feature here, I hit F2 algebra tab, choose solve. Okay, now when you're writing these, the way that your calculators read this, okay, 1 divided by 3t. Now your calculator is doing order of operations. Is there any grouping symbol in the denominator here? No, it sees 1 divided by 3 times t. Well, there's no priority between multiplication and division, so it's going to go from left to right in this set. So it will say 1 divided by 3 times the quantity t. So t is not in the denominator, it's in this form. And if it makes you feel better or you want to include a multiply here, that's fine. If you wanted to put parentheses around the 1/3, that's fine also. It doesn't really matter. The calculator sees the order of operations. Hey, I'm going to put parentheses here just so that it's very clear what the rates are. Or the rates are that fraction 1/3 t plus, and I'm going to go ahead and put the rate of 1/2 as well. Although you don't need these parentheses for this problem, t. And then I need that to equal 5. And what is it that I'm solving for here? T. So comma t, close off my parentheses. And then when you hit, now it's going to give me my answer in fraction form or rational form. I wind up seeing that it's going to take a total of 6 hours.